My name is Melanie Demare. I work here in the Women's Resource Center. I'm a victim advocate, and I am Voice.
My name is Lee Humpkin. I'm a health educator focused on sexual violence prevention and health promotion, and I am Voice.
I'm Colleen Riggle. I work here at the Women's Resource Center, and I am Voice.
I'm Melissa Guerrier. I'm a Georgia Tech alum and the graduate assistant at the Women's Resource Center, and I am Voice.
I'm Peter Packett. I am the Assistant Dean of Students and Director of the Office of Student Integrity, and I am Voice.
My name is Vladimir Oji, Director of Health Promotion at Stamps Health Services, and I am Voice.
My name is Michelle Cohen-Siegel. I'm a health educator in health promotion at Stamps Health Services, and I am Voice.
I am John Stein, Dean of Students, and I am Voice.
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 I am Voice. I am Voice.
I am Voice.
I am Voice.
I am Voice.
I am Voice.
I am Voice.
I am Voice.
1 in 5 women are victims of sexual assault while in college.
Nearly 90% of women report having had alcohol prior to their assault, but that doesn't make it their fault.
6% of men are victims of sexual assault in college.
Assault is usually committed by someone you know.
The Voice Initiative believes everyone has the right to live and learn at Georgia Tech free of violence or the threat of violence. It strives to create a campus culture that encourages respect, communication, and equity among the Georgia Tech community. The Voice Initiative uses its vision and mission as a driving force to address sexual violence in the Georgia Tech community.
Sexual violence is any unwanted sexual attention, contact, or activity without consent. It's an umbrella term that includes sexual harassment, intimate partner violence, sexual assault, and stalking.
We need Voice to educate students about the reality of sexual assault on campus.
I think it would be really great if the entire Georgia Tech campus community understood that this is a problem that we all share. We all have a role to play in ending sexual violence on this campus. No one is allowed to take a back seat or has an excuse to step out of the problem. As long as this affects any single one of us, it affects all of us.
I believe this issue is important to me and others on campus. One, because I think that sexual violence is something that is truly preventable, and I think that we should work really hard and coordinate our different efforts to help reduce sexual violence on campus. I think that sexual violence is something that interferes with academic success and performance, and we should do something about that in terms of the different ways that we bring people together and just look at how we're creating a safe and equal environment here on Georgia Tech's campus.
At some point in time, I just kind of realized that, how many of my friends need to face sexual violence before I say this is enough. I need to stand up and stop it. So I have reached that point and I am standing up and I am stopping it.
Again, I think Voice is just so important because tech is tough, tech is hard, and if you have these other stressors and these other anxieties in your life, it just gets even harder. And again, we're all in this together, we're all yellow jackets, and we really should be helping each other, we really should be supporting each other.
If you or someone you know is a survivor of sexual violence, I encourage you to seek out support and to consider reporting.
There are a lot of places to report instances of sexual violence on Tech's campus, such as the Women's Resource Center, the Counseling Center, the Georgia Tech Police Department, the Women's Clinic, and the Office of Student Integrity. If you're interested in talking to someone about support or your reporting options, the Women's Resource Center is a great place to start.
If a student chooses to report to the Counseling Center, that report can remain completely confidential. So it doesn't have to go any further than that. It can if they choose to, but it's not required. A student can also, if they report to the Women's Resource Center, we'll fill out a confidential reporting form with that student. And that's just to help us know what that student needs, what their advocacy needs might be, any additional support needs they might have. And it can stay just here in the Women's Center, or if a student chooses to pursue other types of options, like through the Office of Student Integrity and their judicial process, or through Georgia Tech Police Department and the criminal justice process, we can help advocate through that process with them.
Together we can prevent sexual violence. As the Dean of Students, I want Georgia Tech to be a safe and equitable place for all of our students, and the Voice Initiative is here to help ensure that.
I am here to support.
I am here to be an ally.
I'm here to advocate for survivors of sexual violence.
I'm here to listen.
I'm here to make my peers aware.
I'm here because I care about creating a safer campus.
I am here to educate.
I am here to raise awareness. I'm here to talk about it.
I'm here because sexual assault is not just a women's issue.
I am here to empower students to make healthy decisions.
I am here to help prevent sexual violence.
I'm here to encourage women to speak out and speak up.
We're here to help.
Join us as we work to create a campus culture that does not tolerate sexual violence.